So my name is Leila. I have a business by the name of it, Pantera Adventure Travel, which is a transition from a 35-year-old business I've had and developed over the years. And I do meaningful travel. You know, you have travel where you could go to Cabo and enjoy the drinks and the chlorine pool, etc. And I do travel to places in the world, in Baja, California, where the travel takes you into the raw nature of things and you interact. You get connected to the earth, the ocean, people, communities that don't have electricity or fresh water, and live with a completely different perspective than those of us here in Canada and the US and other places in the world. The type of people that join our trips are people who want to learn about culture, history, natural history. For instance, if you run across a colony of breeding sea lions, it's absolutely amazing the evolutionary transition of that animal over the years. Just even stargazing in an unpolluted environment, and with respect to unpolluted, I mean light pollution. Interacting with a culture that looks at life a little different than those of us striving here to make that million. And for me, the one thing I've learned is it started off to be that $1 million business, et cetera, but it turned out to be a value, more of the soul and the heart, and very passion driven. And so I would say what I do is far more meaningful in travel than most travel opportunities.
Leila, this is not your first event. How many times have you been to this event, and why do you keep coming back?
Okay, so I came to the first event just because, listen, I've had the business for 35 years. COVID hit. How do you restart a business? So I came here to the first boot camp and very much alone and not sure how to do it, and realized that, this is me being passionate about what I do, but realizing that it's not just restarting a business. My business prior was all about repeat business, word of mouth. I rarely spent money advertising in magazines, etc. But now that I have to restart the business, there's a completely different perspective on marketing, sales and marketing. And without that guidance, expertise, suggestion, this is what the boot camp is doing for me. It's making me realize, okay, Lee, if you want to restart the business, this is a perspective. Remember, I started this 35 years ago with a little Corona typewriter. So it's all new to me. And that's what the boot camp offers. I've learned a lot, because the one thing as a business owner is you're a professional gambler. That's how I would describe it. You are a gambler. The more experience you have, the more professional you get at it. And so everything you do is by your hand. The value that I would get, the first boot camp was, I would say, about 6, 7, because I was nervous. You see this, I'm somebody, when I speak in front of a camera or public speak, I get nervous and I get all teary-eyed. This second camp for me has taken that up to 8.5, 9, because it's starting to put into perspective some of the things I didn't get in the first boot camp. So I'm now picking up in the second boot camp going, yes, that's it. And as a matter of fact, it's driven me to make contact with a couple of providers here that could help me move the business forward. I haven't networked with anybody. I'm still a little nervous, but perhaps the next boot camp, I plan on 3, because I want to hit 10 out of 10 for the value of what I'm doing. So if you're somebody coming into this, come and check it out for what was it, $100? That's what, a dinner and some drink with friends in an evening. The value is tenfold. Even if you walk away never coming back to a boot camp, you will have personal and business put into perspective. Now, most business owners are young. I'm in my 60s. I'm looking to exit. I'm not looking to develop for the next 10 or 20 years. I'm looking for an effective exit strategy. So my perspective might be a little different. However, the whole perspective of business, it's not about starting or exiting, it's how to execute it. And this is what I've gotten from Spurrell, from Josh and Des and Pretty and the whole team.